One rule or two.
Two paper cups, one table, noon traffic in the glass. Two strangers brought a heavy word and set it by the flask. She drew an arrow on a receipt, power running down. Said prejudice can travel anywhere, but racism needs a crown. He turned the paper halfway round and studied what she drew. Said harm does not become harmless when the favored hand approves. No cameras, just a question taking weight, while the ice kept losing corners and the lunch crowd cleared their plates. She spoke from history's ledger, he spoke from the person name. Both called the other compass crooked, both kept pointing toward their affair. She said, power built the hallway, chose the portraits, locked the doors, then called the runners equal when one started 3 floors lower. A neutral sentence can't preserve a deeply tilted room. You cannot judge the harvest while ignoring stolen roots. If one group keeps the key, she said, resentment is not rule, and repair may need an angle brace to straighten what was moved. She counted who got welcomed, who got interviewed, promoted, who entered through the front and who was praised for merely coping. Results were her receipts. If every finish stayed divided, then identical instructions only hit what power guided.
One rule or two at the table.
Equal terms or adjusted scale.
If color changes what the rule can do,
is that justice in another label?
One rule or two at the table.
Who gets counted? Who gets named?
2 rows reaching for fairness.
One unanswered question on the plate.
He said skin cannot be a switch that turns a standard loose. If ancestry can raise the bar, then ancestry can lower it to a group average. Never shakes his hand, assigns his application. Only people meet the consequence of group-based calculation. Equal rules may miss so damage, but unequal rules create a new line of innocent people told to inherit someone else's weight. Name the stolen years from the school, remove the crooked gate, but don't make complexion the admission price for grace. He tapped the arrow twice, and that's where principle begins. If bias heals when aimed uphill, what stops the hill from shifting?
One rule or two at the table.
Equal terms or adjusted scale. If color changes
What the rule can do,
is that justice in another label?
one rule or two at the table.
Who gets counted? Who gets named?
2 rows reaching for fairness.
One unanswered question on the plate.
Then came the narrow question neither theory could decorate. How do you force the finish level without sorting runner's fate? Who chooses which old balance sheet belongs to which new face? When does repair stop being repair and turn into another brace? She said the room should welcome more, the doorway should be wider. Access makes the contest honest, belonging less talent rise. He said welcome was worth building, but it had not cleared the test. Can outcomes be commanded without favoring by descent? The server laid the check between the arrow and the stain. She folded up her answer, said, we will not solve this today.
Her chair moved back, his question did not follow her outside. Her history stayed on the receipt, his rules stayed in his mind.
Maybe fairness is a doorway,
Maybe fairness is a line,
maybe one protects the wounded,
while the other guards the next in line.
the table kept no verdict, only water, rings and crumbs. A tilted little drawing and a bill split into one.
No winner in the window,
No applause beyond the glass,
just a word both people wanted.
and the cost of how they asked.
One rule or two at the table.
Equal terms or adjusted scale. If color changes
What the rule can do,
is that justice in another label?
one rule or two at the table.
Who gets counted? Who gets named?
2 rows reaching for fairness.
One unanswered question on the plate.
One rule or two at the table.
Equal terms or adjusted scale. If color changes,
What the rule can do,
is that justice in another label?
one rule or two at the table.
Who gets counted? Who gets named?
2 rows reaching for fairness.
One unanswered question on the plate.
mBaileyz.